bring you everything from breaking news.
President must know that this is a bad time for our nation. We must look for foreign support to save this nation.
World news, sport, music,
Bella just want me with you like guys,
and many more. To listen to our programs, follow us live on all our social media platforms on Facebook at Aloore Radio, Twitter and Instagram at Aloore Radio. You can also subscribe on our YouTube page on Aloore Radio. Make sure you click on the notification bell so you know when we are live. This is Aloore Radio, the voice of Oyo State.
Hello viewers, I am Kayode Adeyeye, the director of school for Monarch Model College. Monarch Model College is a mixed school. It's a post-primary educational institution located behind the Equa Church, Challenge, Ibadan. At Monarch, we take care of every subject, cover every curriculum, and we make sure that every student counts by virtue of our low group system, where we have less than 20 students in each class. Monarch Model College is blessed with qualified and experienced teachers, and we have a good monitoring system and which encourage our students to be at their best at all times. The school is blessed with lots of facilities, both for academic purposes and co-curricular activities. We are blessed with a very fantastic IT center where our students write their examinations via the computer, the so-called CBT, and we have very good library as well as laboratories which all are well equipped. At Skilled, like I said earlier, every student counts, and we can assure you that every child here enjoys equal rights. Bring your child here is something you are going to thank us for later on, and it's a school where malpractice is not allowed in any form. So we encourage you to patronize us, and we assure you that you're going to get a value that is higher than the money you are going to pay. Thank you very much.
I guess you are written the note on data processing, our last class.
Yes, sir.
We stopped on the uses of word processing software.
Sir. Features.
The features.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so let's begin the explanation on this. You know, explain on it. So, who can give me the definition of word processing? Close your note, everybody. Definition of word processing. Okay, Fatima.
Word processing can be defined as a phrase used in describing the use of computers to edit, print, and read out information.
Okay, that is that. Any other person? Okay, so what I will say is word processing is a phrase that is used to describe using a computer to create, edit, and print documents. So, before the advent of technology, we learned that we are the so-called typewriter. I would say, whereby the typewriter we can just type on it, but it's not as easy as to edit on it. I would say. So, due to that, what I now have what's so-called computers, it's so very easy for us to create. And remember, you can type in your documents. You can edit it and print it out. So by editing it, it will be rough. Because we've done we have our laptop our keyboard is what our new what typewriter. Are you with me? Our new typewriter. So when we type on it and what we edit our notes, by doing the printing, there won't be any other changes that what we did and what an edit on the document before printing it out. Are you with me? So saying that what it describes what the using of computer, not using of any item, using of what of computer to create, edit and print documents. Okay, so there's something I wrote. It said it is a software that turns the computer into a sophisticated typewriter. Meaning that what the typewriter is now what's advanced, not just ordinary what a typewriter that's full of what ink, and it's hard for you to edit. Because when we try to create a document on the making of typewriter there, when you make a mistake, it won't be as easy to edit. That is what you pick your pen, maybe a black pen, and make the edit, but surely show, because it can't be as perfect as the way the typewriter will give to you. That is good. So mean that it is a software that turns the computer into a sophisticated typewriter. So the typewriter is our keyboard, but what makes sophisticated is the advent of what technology. Are you with me? Okay, so moving on, talking about the features of word processing. So before I move on, based on this topic now, we will use a very common software as an example to understand it better, which is Microsoft Word. You all know Microsoft Word, right? So it's one of the most common word processing software. We have other softwares, yes. We have other softwares, right? But we need a software that is the most common software among all softwares for word processing. So number one here, it says it makes provision for automatic word wrapping. Who can give me the expression of what word wrapping is? Word wrapping. Anybody? Okay, what does it mean to wrap something? Let's begin with that. To cover something up, right? Okay. So now let's read the word together. Word wrapping. What does it mean? To finalize the word. Okay. Good. Someone else? To clear mistakes and errors. To correct it. Alright. That is good. So say that what? It makes provision for automatic word wrapping. Meaning when you are done typing your word, you can make a clear edit on it. And there won't be any changes. There won't be a word. It won't show an effect on the computer or when you print out that document. Are you with me? So it doesn't matter us having that disadvantage of the old typewriter, whereby we have a new sophisticated typewriter that makes it easy for us to put in a document and put in any kind of document you want to type, and we begin to do an edit or format the document. So number 2 here says it brings about automatic page numbering. So let us take an example now. We have in a document or in a file now, we have about, let's say, 50 pages, and you need to do the numbering. So where are we looking now? We don't have textbooks, right? Or we don't know what textbooks are. So inside those textbooks, you have their numberings there. You have the numbers of each page. So it can't be easy for a normal human being to begin to pick maybe a pen or a pencil, and begin to number them from page 1 up to page 50. Are you with me? So with the advent of this technology, it gave us the software. So that software brought about an automatic page numbering. So we don't need to begin to start numbering the pages one after the other. You can go to the software, and check out the way whereby you can insert your page. So we can start the number on what on each page. So we want to get that done on Microsoft Word. We go into the insert menu. Inside our what our menu bar. Run our menu bar, right? The first what the what the what do you call it? The first bar or what that displays. Remember what we have our own menu. We have our own menu. We have the insert menu, and we have the design and all that. So having that, so right now we go into the insert menu and pick the automatic numbering that we want for what every pages. So instead of us beginning to go into each page, begin to pick page 1, go to page 2, click on page 2, go to page 3, write 3, page 4, write 4. It will be stressful. Remember what we are doing when we add the typewriter. But now that we have a sophisticated typewriter, we cannot do it automatically. So by clicking on it, the whole pages will be given a number. Either you want it in alphanumeric number. Either you want it in what do you call them? The numeric what?
Numeric, the alphabet or the alphanumeric?
The alphabet or what? The alphanumeric. So either you want it what in our what? Roman figure I. We want them in what? 1, 2, 3 and all that. Are you with me? So moving on, we talked about ability to boldface, interlace and underline a given text. So let us say that what okay on the typewriter we can't do the bolding of a certain word or what maybe a topic. Are you with me? Because not to do the bolding, that what not to pick your pen and start painting. Are you with me? Because what pick your pen and what start doing the painting, that what you should be bold enough. So like people can focus on that certain word. That word really was bold, right? So that was doing that. Without what going to our computer, that so-called sophisticated typewriter. We go into it, whereby we go into on our own menu. We see those words, how we can underline, how we can bold it, and do others on it. Are you with me? So that made it easy for us to bolding our words, whereby we don't even need to begin to shade them at all. And when you are done working, that's an example now. Me myself now, I wrote word processing, right?
Yes, sir.
And I have to do the online underlining myself. But on the computer, once you type word processing, you can decide to underline it or leave it not underlined. So or now let's say whereby you can decide that you either press as you click on the keyboard W, it begins to underline it. That can also be done. So that's that we can boldface it, we can underline it, and all the things I said we can do to it. You can interlinks it. So without having it in this certain manner to be
Slant.
to be slant. Are you with me?
Yes.
It will be slant. Okay, moving on. We talked about it also makes provision for automatic table creation. Who can explain that to me? The provision of table creation. Okay, good luck.
So let's say we have to differentiate between two topics in a tabular form.
Okay.
The computer can allow us to insert a table into the notes that you're writing.
Okay, someone else, thank you. Who can add to that? Okay, so good luck actually said it all. Talking about how we can insert a table into our documents or our notes. So he said that you might decide to let's have an example where we're in primary school now. They taught us what and opposites. Yes. So let's your duster please. Okay, so we are taught what and opposites, right?
Yes.
So for us to have this kind of having it what in a tabular form, the computer can what can make it easy for us to do. Whereby you go into what that so-called what insert menu also, and you pick the amount of what rows and columns that you want. Either you want what 5 rows and maybe 2 by 4 or what 2 by 3 or any number of what. Or even though you can't even find the amount of what rows and columns you want, you can give them what to give you the amount of rows and columns that you want. So it means that when it comes to a word processor, you can do what anything that talks about what the processing of what of a document on it. Are you with me? You can do what the processing of what any document on it. Either you want to what insert what a table. Let's an example. Talking about what an accountant now. You understand that an accountant they try to what okay. Let me say what they having what their income and their expenditure. Are you with me? Their income and their expenditure. So for them to have the income and expenditure, they are trying to put them what in a tabular form. So that's where what you can also make use of what a word processor software. So the next one here we have is automatic spelling checking and ability to produce several copies of documents. So we know that in our computers, for the keyboard, so maybe I will try to type now the keyboard. I try to use what the American English or what the British English, right? And when typing, I sometimes want to give you a red line or what a blue line. I also have what other color do we have? A green line. So I explain what the red line is, the green line is, and the blue line. I know what Carol's answer. Okay, David. Give me one.
Okay, the red line. When it's the line your word, it means the word is not spelled correctly.
Okay, thank you. Someone else for the green line. The blue, okay, the blue.
Let's say there's too much space between the words.
It's in between the words, okay? For the green line.
The green line is space, so like this, you have to space your word.
Okay, David.
I think the green line is like your first word should be in capital letter, or your spelling is too correct.
The spelling is too correct. How your spelling be too correct? That is correct or is not correct? So, okay, so see that. So let's say that what when it comes to the word processing, our computer can do what? You can tell that what there's a grammatical error. And it's that what it suggests it suggests what the correct word for you, or it just shows you that what okay, or maybe what it might even be that what it's not even correct again. That be something else. As an example now, we are making use of what American English. Maybe we have the difference between what organization. Let's see. So which of them is British? Which of them is American?
British has an S.
British is the Z.
Z. Sorry, British is Z. American is.
So let us say that your keyboard is what it's on default. It was using American language, American English. So if you put in this type of what organization that starts with what Z or what Z, are you with me? It will underline it because it's not correct under what American English. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Or maybe now it is what English language now. So it is English language, and let's say you put it what Yoruba language there. Are you with me? You should underline it because it's not also what an English language. Either this is a different aspect of English. But it's still it's an English language, right? But it's being different because of what we are making the what American English, but you typed in British English, and it's an unknown language to it. So it's something new to you. So by that time, what might decide to add this ede or what do you call it in Yoruba? So okay, let us say what we decide to add this Yoruba word into your dictionary. So by the time you add it into your dictionary, your computer will need to underline it because it has gotten used to this language already. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
All right, and he said about the processing of several copies. So remember, during our definition for word processing, we said it's a phrase that is used to describe using a computer to create, edit, and print. Which means that whatever document you put on your computer, it's possible you print it out. Afterwards, the hard words, copy. Everything you can have what the hard copy and afterwards the amount of hard copies that you want. An example now, let's say we are doing a paper-based exam now. So you cannot expect the teacher to decide to let's say we are 15 in the class now. Everything we are 15 in the class and then teacher to start typing 15 same questions. No. What do you do? You go to what? After you are done what you are done typing, you pick the amount of numbers of pages, numbers of copies that you want the printer to print out. So mean that that made life was very easy. Instead of beginning to write for the first student, pick another book, write for the second student. That's a long journey. So that made life very easy for us. Alright, the next one says it makes searching and replacing of words possible. Who can explain that to me? It makes searching and replacing of words possible. Yes, David.
When you are making a document on your laptop, I want to change all the words. Like now, if there are a lot of words, and the topic you are talking about is protect. I want to change all the words of protect to destroy. You just go to that insert. So now press replace protect to destroy.
Okay, anybody else?
So
Okay, good luck.
let's say now you are typing HTML and
Yes.
you want to make the words more advanced for the reader, as I would like to do. So so you can easily search for other words on the Microsoft synonyms of the word.
Of the word, yes.
To make it more advanced.
Alright, so let's just say you are trying to make it look more official. I would mean. Let's make the word more official. Which means that you can replace the word that you type, or the certain paragraph can be replaced, making use of word processing. Sorry, of word processing softwares. So moving on, we talk about the uses of word processing programs. So I've explained some of the features for us. So part of the features, we already have some of the uses there.
Yes, sir.
So who can give me some of the features there? I explained mostly one end, so I've explained on the features. Okay, give me one.
So it is used to insert tables into the text.
Used to insert tables. Okay. Someone else. That was table creation.
So
I want someone else. No. Okay.
It is used for word wrapping.
It is used for word wrapping. Don't just go deep into the feature. At least give me something that's more robust. Okay, Fatima.
it is used for editing, printing, and creating documents.
Okay. Anybody else?
It is used for correcting errors.
It is used for correcting errors. That was grammatical errors.
This was searching and placement of words.
Searching and placement of words. Okay, now, so let's begin to read what I have here. I'll begin with what Fatima said, which is what it is used to create, edit, and correct or format a given document. It is used to create, edit, and format a given document. So that told me that one of the features, and let us say based on our definition on what processing is. It also gives us the uses. Whether it can be used to create a document from the scratch. I mean, it means that the class notes I'm having on my notes, so it was started from the scratch. It doesn't just carry and put. Are you with me? Not just like what? I don't mean that what? For us to have the document from start, but it started from what? By typing it over what? By creating the document. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And by creating it, I start to what? After when I done creating the document, I said that okay, by through my reading, I can see that there's some errors that I need to maybe what let's say a grammatical error now, or you don't need to what to change your manner or but of maybe let's say you are a storyteller now. So your idea was the mode in this paragraph. Let me start to change it. That's what the edit comes in. What begin to either you edit the whole paragraph or you have to edit some certain words in the document, or when you are done with the document, I said to what to even delete the file. Whereby you feel that what you are done with it, yes. When you don't feel that what okay, I'm done with this and I don't think I'll read it in the next I don't know how long. And just like okay, if by the time you live with the next 10 years, it'll be what something that will be more advanced than what we already have. So you don't feel that okay, I'm done with it and what I want to decide to what to delete it. Or you can decide to store it somewhere. Either your choice. The next one here says it allows plenty professional quality document template. Just say that when it comes to professional level now, you can also make use of word processing. Are you with me? Like an example now, a school is a professional body, right? A school is a professional body, whereby we also make use of word processing. Either to type the questions for either exams or tests, or the notes for the students. Are you with me? So mean that can be for professional qualities. For professional quality document templates. Number 3 here says it is used to preview a document before printing. That means that okay, now I'm done typing my document. I'm done creating the document, and I've also done and I also need to do the editing and reading of the document. So which means you can decide to preview your documents. How you mean? Preview your documents, and by the time you are done previewing your documents, what do? You start to print it out. So mean that before you're printing, you can do the preview of your documents. Alright. So last one here we have it also allows saving of documents created for future purpose. You all know that. Mean that when you are done creating your documents, you can start to save it. Thereby we have a common shortcut known as Ctrl+S, right? Or what you're going through you click on the file menu and you save your documents. Alright. Okay, so moving on, we have it gives room for correction or spelling and grammars. We explain that during the features. It gives room for correction and spelling of grammars. Okay, so I guess is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Any question?
No, sir.
Any question?
No, sir.
Alright, that's the end of the class.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate. Thank you, sir.
Bring you everything from breaking news,
President must know that this is a bad time for our nation. We must look for foreign support to save this nation.
world news, sport, music,
Want me with vibe, girl I just want me with you like guys.
and many more. To listen to our programs, follow us live on all our social media platforms on Facebook at Aloore Radio, Twitter and Instagram at Aloore Radio. You can also subscribe on our YouTube page on Aloore Radio. Make sure you click on the notification bell so you know when we are live.